head coach Nitra Perry after a 69-55 loss to Florida Gulf Coast. Coach, just your thoughts on the game.
I was proud of my team for working extremely hard. I didn't think the score was indicative of the effort that we gave tonight. I thought the difference in the game was the three-point made shots. I think they took one more shot attempt than us overall. Well, 5 more. They shot for 60. We shot 55. But the difference was their 11 for 33 threes, which we knew was going to happen. As far as the attempts of threes, they came in the game attempting 28 threes a game, and us only making 3 for 15. Was proud of our free throws the second half, 5 for 5. Ended up shooting 75% for the game, so I was happy about that.
And then talk a little bit about what you guys spoke about at halftime, because you came out in that second half and you cut it to 2 at one point, but then obviously Gulf Coast made a couple shots there down the end.
We talk about what our values are. As you know, we've already started building our foundation. We have our bricks, and just talked about, if we take one of those things away, one person away, then the team is invaluable. So everybody had to do their part and pull their weight and get to those three-point shots that were happening in the corner. They were running kind of that 5-out action that they run. And so we just committed to stopping the 3, and we did that probably for 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes, they didn't hit a 3, but then after that, of course, they came back out after a timeout and hit a few.
You talk a little bit about, the full team effort, and obviously Christina Wells got her 8th double-double of the night with 14 points and 11 rebounds, but you go down the line, it's 13 for Ollie, 8, 7, 7, so it's a really balanced scoring tonight.
Yeah, it's just a total team effort. The one area that I think we just got to get better at is our offensive rebounding. We talk a lot about creating possessions. And, nobody's going to hit every shot the first time. So, leaving the game with only 9 offensive boards, I thought we could have did a better job of that. I thought Lisa Capellan gave us a big boost tonight. That was enjoyable to watch, her effort out there guarding those guards. I thought she did a great job. Ariane Smith did a great job rebounding. She put up a couple of shots, but I thought those 5 boards were big. We just keep talking about the small things, the charges. Christina Wells took a charge, getting 50-50 balls, just getting in there and fighting. And so I thought overall the team did that.
And then finally, what can the team take from this? Obviously, you assume that they'd get a little more confidence because they took the back-to-back Atlantic Sun champion and actually made them really work for a game.
I said this is one of the top teams in the conference. So I felt like, if we can do this tonight, what can we do every night? It was a confidence builder for us because we do know that we can compete with anybody. And that's what it is. Any given night, anybody can win.
All right, Coach, I want to talk about the unforced errors. I know you got a young team. I know you're building.
Right.
But how do you get in their heads and help them understand eliminating those unforced errors during the game?
Just keep building them up. A lot of those turnovers were rushed or feeling like I have to do this right now, and just teaching them that one person, one play is not going to win the game. One play at a time, one segment at a time, one pass at a time. And a lot of those times we were trying to make the perfect pass or the great, pass for the shot or something like that, and the game just doesn't happen like that. And so that's just going to come with time and practice, and turning up the pressure in practice.
So you talk about second and third chance opportunities too. To piggyback on it, they had 19 points off of turnovers, and you only had 4 second chance points.
Right. That's the game. And that, I have to commend Hanson, number 5, when they needed it. Yeah. She is the leader of that team. When they needed it, she was there. And that's what you take away from this game is the leadership from another team that we're down 2 points. It's 42-40, and who takes a big shot? Who comes in for the free throw rebound? And so that was kind of more of what we talk about more so than the unforced errors, because I think if you can get them thinking, okay, I'm going to make the hustle play, then you eliminate the other things, meeting the pass.
Well, and that's my final question is just in preparing for Stetson now, this tight turnaround in the A-Sun when you're getting these games just one day apart, what resonates to you that say, hey, we're going to replay this positive thing in our minds, and that's going to take us into Stetson? And how will that prepare you for Stetson? What will you do with that?
I think, the thing I took away from it really was we talked better than we've ever talked. Probably you know, probably next to Lipscomb when we played at Lipscomb. But I think that's what you got to do to win. Quiet teams don't win. And I think, you know, when it came down to it, when we went on that run, we were talking offensively and defensively. And so that's something I've been begging them to do in practice. So we're going to take that and we're going to ride that.